Guys, welcome to the JMK TV. This is where you get your updates of your football, especially the World Cup that is going on right now. There's nothing more important than the World Cup that is going on right now.
Damn right.
Also, I do the Ninja content. I talk about the African footballers that is going to be competing at the World Cup tournament. So let me hand it over to the boss, man. JMK TV.
What's going on, my boy? Bro, we have a big game coming up, man. We have a very, very big game. I mean, probably one of the biggest games in the World Cup, right?
Yep.
Argentina versus Mexico. A big grudge match, South American grudge match, right? Messi scored one goal in the previous game. Actually, even before we get into the preview of what we think is going to happen in the new game, or excuse me, in the coming up game, let's talk about this Saudi Arabia upset that happened 2 days ago. What were your thoughts on that, bro? Because that was absolutely mind-boggling to me. I wasn't able to watch the game because the game was at like 4 a.m. But what did you think about that game? It was absolutely sensational, bro. I was not expecting that scoreline.
So I actually watched the game. I woke up in the morning. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I wanna watch one of my favorite, player of all
Yeah.
time, Leon Messi. This is his last World Cup, and we're hoping Leon Messi could lift that trophy. But unfortunately, Saudi Arabia was ready to die on that pitch than Argentina. And the first 25 minutes, Argentina was playing very good, fantastic football. But one thing I love about the Saudi Arabian player spirit, man, those guys keep running down the line, keep running back and forth. They never gave Argentina any form of breathing space. And one of the things I love about the coach, he was a former coach from Zambia that is coaching the Saudi Arabia right now. What they
He's a
did was they
great
played the high
coach.
line. They played what they call the high line football. They kept putting Leon Messi, one of the greatest players of all time, upside all the time, man. Argentina did well. They scored 2 goals that was disallowed. Fair play. But guess what? Saudi Arabia was keep fighting till Argentina just kept running out of
Yeah.
space.
They had no answers. They had
They
no
have no
answers.
answers. And
And quite frankly, that goalkeeper was on. I don't know what he smoked before that game, bro, but he was absolutely sensational, bro.
he was ready.
He was ready. He was ready.
ready.
And the whole team was ready. And I don't know if you saw this clip of the coach giving a pep talk in the locker room to the Saudi Arabian players. I mean, that what you call motivation, that was the kind of speech he was giving. He was giving a speech to just light a fire under those players. And they played absolutely tremendously, bro. Just like you were saying about that high line. Messi was offside twice. I believe Di Maria was offside like 3 times or so. It was just so incredible to see. Even though I wasn't able to watch the game, I was able to watch the extended highlights. And that high line is dangerous, though, bro, because you play against better players and they will break it. I mean, even though I will say that, I think the Argentinian team made a mistake of feeling that they had to be right on the offside line or right underneath the players when all they had to do was just give a little bit of space and then make those runs in behind. But they wanted to be so close to the players that by the time they were making the runs in behind, the Saudi Arabia players were stepping up, and each and every time they were offside, man. But it was a great performance, man. I was not expecting that. They were quite frankly, I have Argentina winning the World Cup, but I'm not so sure now, right? Because now they have to win 2 games back to back. And the next one they have to win is against Mexico, which is what we're about to dive in right now. How do you see that game playing out? Because that's always a big grudge match with the Mexican team, and they always have an upper hand against them. But how do you see that playing out, man? It's gonna be a great game.
I really feel sorry for the Mexican team. I call them the innocent team. I call them the innocent. But what is about to happen in a few couple of days is gonna be a ass beating, man. It's gonna be ass whipping all rank bish. I call that one all rank bish. Guess what? Argentina are gonna really come out really hot the first 45 minutes, man. Can Mexico absorb the pressure from Argentina? I'm not really sure. The Mexican team are very good, very organized. They work hard, really hard. But one thing that's gonna affect the Mexican team is all about quality. When the Argentina team come out in front of you, they want to play. And they're ready to score more goals. And the Mexico team have a lot of goals in them? Absolutely not. They barely score against the Polish. So It's going to be a difficult one. It's going to be a difficult one. And if Argentina score first, it's going to be a lot of goals. If the Mexican team can hold down Argentina for the first 45 minutes without conceding any goal, they have a chance.
In my opinion, I think Mexico needs to go for a fucking draw, bro. That's how I see it. Because at the end of the day, I understand it's the World Cup. Obviously, you always go for the win. But I think a draw would be better for them because of how Argentina is going to come out. There's no way Scaloni is going to let those Argentinian players come out and just play like they played against Saudi Arabia. There's no way, right? They're going to come out with a lot of vigor and fire. And if those Mexican players are not ready, they're going to get smacked around that field because you already know one thing that we missed in that Saudi Arabian game is that they were not physical at all. And usually Argentina is a very physical team. And I think they're going to go back to their roots. They're going to come out very, very physical. And if Mexico is not able to match that physicality, they're going to get pumped on that field, bro. And I think Messi is going to be on a vengeance to at least score a couple goals. And maybe Di Maria is also out there to prove a point, man. So it's going to be an absolutely tremendous game. Let's go into our prediction now. What do you think what is your prediction for the game coming up on Saturday?
My prediction for the game, I'm seeing 4-1. I think the Argentina team have a lot of goals in them, and I don't think the Mexican team have a lot of goals in them. I don't really think so. They're very defensive team, and they work really hard, but they lack that quality. They lack a lot of quality on the team. So I think that's going to be one of the biggest problems they're going to face.
Absolutely. I think that I'm not going to go so far as to say 4-1. I'm going to go 2-0 to Argentina because I think Argentina has a better defense. All around, they have the world-class players compared to Mexico. And I think what's going to show in this game is the quality and the persistence of the Argentinian team, So I'm going 2-0 to Argentina, and I think both goals will come by the hands of Lionel Messi, the GOAT, the one and only GOAT. Anybody that tells me Cristiano is the GOAT, I beg.
I like Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think his time is over, man. His time is done. I think tomorrow game against Ghana, I think Ghana gonna stop Portugal, and Cristiano Ronaldo gonna be the one everybody gonna blame.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play that well either. I think this situation that happened at Manchester United is going to, I don't know if you remember in 2010 when the French came in and they were having a lot of issues with their players. I think this is going to be a similar situation. I don't believe in Ghana, but we'll see how it goes. All right. Well, this is it, guys. You guys let us know what you think in the comments in terms of what you believe will happen in the game. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Go ahead and go follow my brother, Nightjack Content. Like we said previously, he's one of the best guys in the game. He's going to take over that African space, especially covering African players by storm. Like and subscribe on GMK TV as well. Drop in the comments as well. We'll be releasing shorts of our own as well, just to kind of keep you guys updated on the games. It's been your boy GMK TV.